Hey everybody, it's Donna, and tonight we're having a live recording, I guess, for Diwali. We're broadcasting from the Lahari yoga studio. All right, so let's begin with finding a comfortable seat on our mats. So finding a seat, sitting nice and tall, adjusting in any way so that you can find a place of comfort, of ease. Noticing the ground beneath you, sky overhead, the space to the right, the space to the left, all around. And bringing your attention to your breath, the inhalation and the exhalation. Following the breath with your attention, observing. If you'd like, you can invite the breath to slow down a little bit. Tonight, the theme for our class is Diwali, the festival of light. Deep inside, notice the flickering of a light. Inhaling and exhaling, free to allow your light to begin to shine, gain strength, brilliance, as you connect with yourself and your inner strength. Connecting with your compassion and your inner wisdom. And gently bringing your hands together at your heart in Anjali Mudra, the mudra of salutation and recognition. And then just allow your eyes to flutter open. We're going to come into Tejas Mudra. So in Tejas Mudra, your thumbs stay together. The index fingers kind of curl over your thumbs as if it was, the thumbs are the very base of a candle flame, and then your index fingers are the top of the flame. The rest of your fingers go out. So I'll just come closer so you can kind of see that shape. Okay, so this is Tejas Mudra. So you've got the flicker of the flame and the top of the flame and the rest of the fingers coming out. There you go. Okay, Tejas Mudra. And just let that rest your heart center. Once again, if you'd like, you can close your eyes. And Tejas Mudra is the inner light mudra. It's a way for us to connect with our inner strength, our compassion, our true selves. Inhaling and exhaling. Noticing the energy of this mudra. It's a little bit fiery. There's lots of work happening in the wrists and the hands. Lots of energy focused on the heart as our fire fingers, the thumbs, and the air fingers, the index fingers are connecting and circling around, creating more and more heat, more and more purity of thought, of purpose. Taking 2 more deep breaths here. Beautiful. And when you're done, you can return the hands to Anjali Mudra, or if it feels better, you can let the hands rest down in your lap. And breathe. Beautiful. Gently allow the eyes to flutter open. Welcome. Feel free to take your legs out, give them a little bit of a shake. We flex and point the feet a few times. And then sit nice and tall. Inhale and just circle forward, and exhale, take your shoulders back. Allow your body to roll through and warm up. Spin the low back, the hips, the pelvis, shoulders. Work out some of the kinks, repetitive motions of the day. Breath soothes the nervous system. And go around at your pace. Eyes open or eyes closed. 2 more times in this direction. Beautiful. Come to stillness for a deep breath in and a full breath out. And then we're going to go the other direction. Inhale forward, exhale. Just keep rolling through. Seated circling. In time with your breath. Two more circles. Coming to stillness and pause. Nice. Then bring yourself onto all fours. Free to move around a little bit, right? I like to curl the toes and stretch through the arches of my feet. Forward, wake up the wrists. Lift up the heart. You do you. Nice. Fantastic. And then gently bring yourself to hands and knees. All right, so Diwali is one of the major festivals celebrated in India. And since cows are a sacred animal in India, we're going to start with some cat cow. Lowering the belly in. Exhale, rounding the spine. Always moving. Compassion with awareness, with curiosity. Initiating the movement from the tailbone up to the crown of the head. The opposite direction, the same thing. Tailbone, crown. That's it. As if your spine were a swing. One or two more breaths here, you decide. Okay. Then gently, you might want to take your knees wider, the hips come back. Coming into child's pose. Just can join a beautiful stretch through the shoulders if you want to activate the hands, lifting the elbows off the ground and pressing the fingertips on the ground. You can tense the palms up. And breathe. Imagine dragging the hips back even a little bit further. Inhale and exhale. Softening the arms. Breathing deep. Beautiful. In your own time, I invite you to come up into downward facing dog. Curling the toes, lifting the hips, planting the hands wherever it is comfortable. Oh, stretching through the heels, pedaling it out. Take your time, move around. Oh, allow the body to gradually warm up. Nice. And then looking forward, walk your feet towards your hands and hang here in ragdoll. Knees are bent, elbows, if you want to brush off the elbows, enjoy that. Let the hands dangle, let the head be heavy. You can shake the head no, and then nod it yes. Maybe you straighten one leg and then straighten the other. Taking turns, waking up the low back, the hamstrings, stretching the back, the knee, the calf. One more sweet, long exhale here. Nice. In order to come up to standing, press your feet into the ground. Use the energy here. Draw the energy up the inner thighs, all the way to the pelvis, to the navel, from the navel up to the heart across the collarbones. Hands towards your hips. Stand tall. Beautiful. All right. We're going to shake it out, move around a little bit. We're going to begin with our story of Rama and Sita. So once there was a great warrior, Prince Rama. Stand tall, big breath in, and step a foot back a lot. So you can open up your hips to the side, open up your shoulders to the side, take one hand in front and one hand behind. When you're ready, bending that front knee, inviting it toward the baby toe. Nice. So watch that you're not necessarily charging into battle. Right? You're a warrior, you're trained, but you're also princely. This is Rama. Right? Pressing into your feet, feeling the energy up into the hips here. And breathe. You look over your front fingers if you want. Inhale. Inhale, reach the arms up. On an exhale, let's switch the feet and find that warrior to the second direction. Maybe adjust your feet. Knee goes to the baby toe side. Keep lifting and supporting your arms all the way from the navel up through the chest and out energetically to the fingers. Okay. Press into this back heel, edge of the foot. Breathe. Nice. Inhale, take it up. Once again, switch your feet. We're going to do warrior two, second time, first side. Maybe you find a little bit different variation. If you'd rather have your hands at your hips, or if you want your hands behind your head, or cactus arms, feel free to change it up. Breathing deep. I kind of like to sometimes put a crown on, reaching my hands behind my head and the tips of my crown, my elbows, reaching for the sky. One more breath. When you're ready, inhale, arms up, switch the feet, exhale, find warrior two, second time, second side. And once again, maybe you find something different with the arms. Okay? Do Egyptian arms, even though we're doing a story about India tonight. Make the practice your own. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. So we have Rama. Rama is a prince. And he is married to lovely Sita. Sita is going to be dancer's pose. So finding your balance on one foot, take your other foot back behind you. Ready? Open up through the hip flexor. Arms can come out in front. Nice firm into this front standing leg. Lift your back foot up off the ground. Yes, firing up in the glute and the hamstring. If you would like, you can bend that knee. Big work here. As you're doing awesome. Okay, so we have Sita. If you so desire, you want to grab the foot, you sure can. Even teeter tottering forward. Breathe deep. Think up. Beautiful. Inhale. Come up. Exhale, both feet to the ground. Second side. Okay. Standing firm. Other leg reaches back into firm walk. Nice and solid in your standing legs. Arms in front. Okay. Shoulder blades down your back. Lift those back toes off the ground. Feel that beautiful lift in the back body. Engage there. Maybe you bend that back knee, right? Feel that hamstring fire up. If you want, you can find the foot. Tip yourself over, but think up. That's it. Breathe. One more breath. Inhale, breathe up. Exhale. So we have beautiful Sita, this Brahma's life. Okay? Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale and fold. Half lift. Plant your hands, step back. Chaturanga lower. Inhale, lifting through the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Feel free to walk it out and move around. Nice. So Rama and Sita were like the golden royal couple. Right? Kind of, I don't know, Charles and Diana for my generation, and Kate Middleton, and whatever her husband's name is, I just like Kate. Right. Megan, right? Megan and Harry, there you go. That's who they are. They're the royal golden couple. They're royal golden couple. Right? But, stepping one foot forward in between your feet, turn to the long side of your mat. Okay? Exhale and forward fold. It's wide angle forward fold. Let the head hang down. Fingers can be wherever is comfortable for you. Press into the feet, energizing through those legs. All right. However, one day, turn the heels in and slowly bring yourself up. A little bit of a sway from side to side. The evil, nasty Ravana demon with what? He had 10 heads and 20 arms. So you got to have lots of things going on up here, right? And give me a nice lion's breath, your tongue sticking out. The demon Ravana, yes, he saw Sita in the garden and he wanted her for himself. Evil Ravana. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands to your fists while you bend your knees. Ha! There we go. Inhale up, exhale. Ha! All the way up, bring it down. Ha! Two more. Ha! Last one. Ha! Beautiful. Stay down with those beautiful bent knees. Be strong. Okay, get all those arms and all those heads going again. Yes. So Ravana, the demon, he kidnapped beautiful Sita. Stepping forward to your mat once again to dancer's pose. Sita wasn't very happy about this, of course. Right? But she was a very clever princess. Beauty and wisdom. And smarts. Yeah, it's more like maybe than an age, right? Inhale here and exhale. And so she left a trail of jewels behind her. Right? Why not? Most of us think breadcrumbs, but she got jewels. Into that dancer's pose, that Sita pose. On the other side. Gently. Inhale and reach. Exhale and fold. Half lift. Plant your hands. Take it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift your arm. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Enjoying the gift that is the breath, that is the body, that is your light within. We're going to take one leg up to the sky. Choose whichever one you like. And then bringing it forward in between your hands. Planting your feet. And just begin to sway your arms a little bit back and forth. You can bend that back knee. There's a beautiful movement here. Working with the ankle and your flexibility and your stability, right? Challenging a little bit here. And just draping your little jewels on the ground. Beautiful. And then plant one hand, the opposite one of the foot that's forward, and reach up. Coming into a twist. Inhale here. Beautiful. Exhale, sweep it around. Finding the other hand planted on the ground, or if you'd rather on your thigh, reach up if you want. You can bend that back heel, coming into side angle. Breathe. Once again, take that top arm and sweep it down, put it on that back foot. Okay, we're going to jump, switch the legs, or if you'd rather vinyasa through your shirt down. Okay, plant your hands. You want to jump switch, go for it. If you want to vinyasa, step back. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Bending that back knee up a little bit. And once again, just let your fingers skim the ground as you leave a trail of jewels behind you. Whew. Working those quads. All right. So you give the opposite hand on the ground. Twist your lunge. Reach up. If you want, the hips can come down, or if you'd rather a little bit more energetic practice, lift the hips up and squeeze the feet together. Both are awesome. You choose one that fits you tonight best. Inhale here. Exhale. Other hand stays on the ground. You turn the back heel if you want. And comes up or over. Lots of options here. You find the one that works for you. And breathe. Sweeping that top arm toward the ground, plant both hands, step back, downward facing dog. Woo, yes. All right. Up on the tippy toes, roll yourself forward in the plank. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. All right, so the evil Ravana has taken our beautiful Sita. And of course, Rama has to go after her. So one leg comes up, bring it forward, turn the back heel, pinwheel your arms. Rama pose, aka warrior two. And breathe. 2, 3. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, switch the feet. And he's looking all over. He's searching high and low, everywhere throughout India for his beautiful bride. Cannot find her, but he does come and meet up with Hanuman. Okay? Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Find warrior two, but just for as a transition, as you pinwheel the arms forward, we're going to vinyasa again. Step back. Chaturanga. Up. And down. So Hanuman is the monkey god. Okay, there's 2 poses for Hanuman, Hanuman A and Hanuman B, and actually C. So A, B, build up to C. Okay, we're going to do a couple of those tonight. So take one foot up, bringing it forward, lower onto the back knee. If you'd like a little bit of cushion for that back knee, feel free to hold your mat. Okay? Or slide a towel or something underneath. So this is Hanuman A. Sometimes or often called Anjaneyasana. Anjaneya was Hanuman's mouth. Okay? So we come forward into this low lunge. Okay? Beautiful. Drawing a line from the knee energetically to the crest of the hip, from the crest of the hip to just below the navel to below the heart to the base of the throat to your forehead, and then you can offer up your beautiful offering of a lotus flower to heaven. Anjaneyasana couldn't have a child, and so she prayed and she offered up an offering to the gods. Gently bringing that down. Let's do Anjaneyasana on the second side. Feel free to find your way through until the other foot is forward. Maybe you vinyasa, maybe you just move, however you would like. Listening to your body, do it your way. Right. So once again, draw that line from the knee to the crease of the hip just below the navel to the sternum to the base of the throat to the forehead to the skies. Offer your offering. An offering of rice. And they return one beautiful grain of rice to a lotus. And as she brought it down, that lotus became a child. And so then she had Hanuman, the monkey god. Okay, so this is Anjaneyasana, okay, or Hanumanasana A. Hanumanasana B is when we take our hips back, okay, and do the second half of Hanumanasana, where we're stretching this front leg. Okay? Now it may feel better to have maybe some blocks to keep your balance. You can be high in the back knee or low. Just watch your knee that it's happy. Okay? We're really working at lengthening the back of this leg. So reach it long through the heel, or maybe you point the toe, whichever feels good, and then imagine the hip is shooting back. If you'd like, feel free to fold over that leg. Breathe. 2 more breaths. Nice. Gently, slowly coming forward, we're going to switch sides. Move wisely, compassionately, honoring your light. The other leg will eventually come forward. Lower into that back knee, take the hips back. Straighten the front leg. And maybe you're up high, bending the knee, going low. Really working to lengthen this forward leg. One thing you might also want to consider is, what's my quadricep doing? What's my kneecap doing? Can you engage that? Imagine pulling the kneecap up into the hip. Okay? As you contract that muscle, the hamstring will straighten and stretch. Long leg. Forward folding, if that's an option for you. Making the pose your own. Keep breathing. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Right. Stepping out of this posture when you're ready. Back to downward facing dog. And now I invite you to walk your dog to the front of your mat. Okay? And then we're going to bring a foot forward off the mat. Okay, so feel free to come as far forward as you like. Okay. So we've done A and B, and now we're going to get into a full Hanumanasana. Sure. So, some people can do it. It's awesome. So Hanumanasana is splits. Okay. So we've done stretching out through the back leg, stretching out through the front leg. We want to be off of our mat so that when we stretch out through the front leg, we can then just slide that heel forward as much as it's going to slide. tonight. Okay? And be happy with whatever you've got going on. Breathe there. It's beautiful Hanumanasana. And he gets this name from Diwali's story. Because Hanuman joined the search for Sita. And they finally found Sita. Oh yes, they found Sita because Hanuman jumped from India to Sri Lanka. So this is him jumping from India back there to Sri Lanka up by your toes. Bring it back. We're going to switch sides when you're ready. Okay? Oh, yes. Walk it out. Other foot comes forward. We're going to heel off. Okay? Explore that back leg stretch, the front leg stretch, and then slide your foot out. You might not get very far. It's okay. You might get all the way to the ground. That's awesome. Be you, do you, and breathe wherever you're at. Sometimes it's really nice if you have one to put a block under this front leg and support yourself that way. So Hanuman made the leap to Sri Lanka and he found Ravana and was holding Sita hostage. And he jumped back to India and told Ram all that was going on. Okay, breath in, breath out. Bring the leg back. Plant your hands, step back down. You're facing the dog. Lock it out, yes. All right, let's vinyasa through. Tippy toes, roll forward into plank. Inhale here at the top of plank, exhale, shut. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And so Hanuman, the monkey god, he's also a warrior. He's the king of all the animals and the animal army. And one of the animals that he has in his army is a bear. Okay? So I need you to lift one bear paw up and wave and put it down on the ground. And lift the other bear paw up and wave and put it down on the ground. Lift one foot up and give it a bit of a shake and bring it down. Lift the other back bear paw up and give it a shake and bring it down. Nice. Now lift one front paw and one back paw and find your balance there. Beautiful. To the ground. Other side. Front paw and back paw and balance. Ah, or fall out of balance. It's all good. And bring it down. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. And I just saw a notification come up, so I'm just going to check that. Okay, it must have been something different. We'll just keep going with our flow. All right. Okay, that was a nice little time for you to have a drink. All right. Take a bit of a break. All right. So all the monkeys and all the bears and lots of other animals came and they decided they were going to build a bridge to connect Sri Lanka and India so that we can go and rescue Sita. So coming forward, all the way to the ground. Oh. Once you get on your back, be there, rock side to side. Gently bring your feet to the ground, soles of the feet, the knees are toward the sky. Hands can be down towards your heels, rolling the shoulders underneath, so you have some broad bones. We're going to incrementally build this bridge. So at first, just one or two vertebrae, just in your sacrum. Roll the very bottom of your sacrum up toward the sky, and then back down toward the ground. Inhaling, lifting, exhaling, lowering. So just noticing the tilt of the pelvis as you do that, and kind of the movement in the low back as it connects to the ground and then floats off. Moving in time with your breath. And now begin to build it bigger. So the sacrum and maybe one or two vertebrae begin to lift and then slowly go back down. And once again, Just a little bit bigger. And back. Build higher. So you're slowly going up your spine with each lift and then lowering all the way back. So build that foundation, press it to the ground, roll up. You might be getting the base of the shoulder blades or somewhere around there. I don't know. You're doing your own bridge. Up a little higher each time. Inhale and lift. Exhale and lower. Eventually, you're going to lift as high as you possibly would like. Lower. And this time, we're going to lift and hold. Feel free to change the arms. The hands can reach for the ankles if you would like. Or maybe your arms want to reach overhead. Or out to the sides. Maybe even cactus arms. My arms would like to go overhead as I lift the hips. Broad through these hip flexors. Lots of space in the base of the throat. And all the animals in the animal army and in Rama's army would have crossed the bridge to be like that. Gently, slowly come down. Bringing the knees back into your body. Rock side to side, or gently come into a twist. Inhaling and exhaling as you move. Beautiful. We're going to rock and roll. So coming forward and rolling back. Forward and back. Beautiful. And come all the way up standing if you can. Kind of fun that. We're going to step one foot back. Turning all 10 toes out to the side, sinking down back into our Ravana demon pose. With all of our heads and all of our arms, right? Strong and fierce. And there was a horrendous battle. I invite you to lift one foot up and gently put it down. So lift the other foot up and gently put it down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Let's make that a big lift. Bring it all the way across the body. Lift and lower. You use the hips and the mobility that you have and lower. Right? 2 more. Lower. Oh. Land soft. There it is. Okay. One more pause here. Strong. And then come into our Rama pose, that warrior pose. Rama took an arrow from his quiver, notched it into his bow, pulled it back, and he shot at Ravana. And got him good. Yes, he did. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, other side. Once again, reach into your quiver, notch it into your bow, pull back. So once again, take aim at Ravana. All those evil forces in your life. And get them good. Breathing deep. Ravana and his army was vanquished and beaten by Rama and Hanuman's army. Inhale, lift up, and then gently step toward the front of your mat. The beautiful Sita was rescued one last time, coming into dancer's pose. Lifting up, breathing deep. Inhale, lift, exhale, and lower. Other side. Rama was delighted to be reunited with his beautiful bride. He thanked her for her clever leaving of the jewels behind so they could find her. Inhale and exhale down. And of course, the two of them thanked Hanuman for his part. Inhale, exhale, fold, half lift. Take one foot back and come into that beautiful Anjaneyasana. Hanuman A. Down, Hanuman B. As we say thank you and honor, if you'd like, feel free to have that heel ahead of your mat and stretch it out. Takes a second of adjustment to do that. You sure can. Bring it back in. Switch legs. Okay. Anjaneyasana. Anjaneyasana B. And if you want to do the full version, whatever is in your practice, go for it. Stepping back to downward facing dog. And as the couple made their way back home, their path was lit with candles, light, guiding them on their way. Feel free to walk this down dog out as you walk along your path. Breathing, stretching through. All the way to the city. The people welcome them with open arms. Feel free to make your way onto your back. Hugging the knees into your chest once more. Rocking side to side. We're going to come to a gentle twist, taking the arms out. Both knees go over to one side. Breathe deep. Embrace that feeling of letting go of effort. Softening. Doing less. Kind of that same feeling that you get when you lay down in bed at night. Rest. In your own time, use the inhalation to bring the knees back up to center. Pause here. Make any adjustments that you'd like. And then both knees to the other side. Once again on the second side, do less. So you can simplify. Recognize that the efforts of your day are enough. That you have enough, you do enough, that you are enough. Inhaling and exhaling. Time, I invite you to bring the knees back up, center. Hug them in. If there's any last thing you would like to do, maybe you want to throw in a little happy baby into your practice, or you'd like a little reclined pigeon, being kind to your hips. You want to do another twist, or if you'd like to come into back bending or anything that serves you. Take a moment here to find those poses. Listening to your body, to your own inner light, honoring it. Shanti, 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 Shanti. Eventually, finding your way into a position for Shavasana, your final relaxation. Inhale and exhale. Softening the body. Filling the moment, slowing the breath. Look at you, still here, reaching out to what light there is to be found. No matter how dark, there is a brightness to be held, yours, stunning, profound. And exhale. Again. Begin to introduce movements. Your hands and your feet. Swing your head gently side to side. Bend the knees. Eventually rolling over onto your side. Then returning to an upright position. Once again, bringing your hands to your heart, Anjali Mudra, palms touching, thumbs at the start. If you'd like, turning the gaze down or closing your eyes. Once again, becoming aware of the space all around, above and below, to the right, to the left, outside of yourself and within. And then once again, take that Tejas Mudra, thumbs together, the index fingers forming the flame, and the rest of the fingers allowing that flame to spread far and wide. Connecting with the light within. Inhale and exhale. The light and life of the world. May you connect with yourself, with your inner strength, with the compassion and joy which resides there. And may you share it through your words and your actions to yourself and to others. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for our class tonight about Diwali. If you have questions, I'd love to hear it, or comments about what we've done. Just write them underneath, and it'll be fun to have a conversation with you. All right, have a wonderful night. Thank you.